Hi, Phyllis here, southernfrugal.com. Well, we just fixed the sweet potatoes in the NuWave oven and they're done. And all I'll have to do is warm them up a little bit. I've got some kale on to cook, some frozen kale. Should be done shortly. So we're going to do some pork chops on the NuWave oven. Now, I watched a video of a guy who was in an RV and he made pork chops. Now, he used some kind of coating mix on his pork chops, and I don't really have that kind. I don't think I would like it anyway, but I'm going to make my own. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to just season the pork chops with just a small amount of salt. And yeah, I'm just doing one side. And I'm going to use some panko breadcrumbs, and these are just the plain ones. Put that in my dish. And I'm going to use some dill because I really like dill with pork. Maybe about a tablespoon in there. And I'm also going to use a little chili powder, a teaspoon or so of that. And garlic powder, I'm going to use probably a teaspoon of that. Onion powder, another teaspoon of that. And some paprika. And that's mostly for coloring. Alright, now let's just mix that up. Mix it all up together, and that's going to be my coating, and I'm hoping that's enough. So I've got one egg that I have beaten, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and coat the pork chops with that. Let me move my oven thing around a little bit. Get over here where it's closer. And I'm going to cook the pork chops. Hold on, got my cord under there. Yeah, now, all right. So I'm going to put them on the, y'all can't see, I'm going to put them on the 3-inch little rack there. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is coat these pork chops with the egg. And also I dried the pork chops pretty good before I put salt on them. All right, let's see if I can get all this on here. All right, so I'm going to coat that pork chop, thoroughly coat it. Kind of mash that in even a little bit. All right, now what I'm going to do is go ahead and spray one side of it before I put it down. So I'm going to spray this side with some of the Pam. Just a little bit. And put that down. I'm going to spray it on the top side, then when I get both of them on there. Alright, so I'm coating it with an egg that's been beaten up. Now I didn't add anything to the egg, no milk or water or anything like that. And these are bone-in pork chops. So now I'm going to put it down in the breadcrumbs. Yeah, when I watched the video, he had a lot of coating on his, and I really didn't even want that much coating on it, but I'm going to kind of mash it in there. I'm going to hold it up and spray the side that's going to be down on the grills, or the little rack, just a little bit. Alright. Put that down. Alright, so now I'm going to spray the top of the pork chops. And let me turn y'all around there. I'm going by my instructions over here that come with the oven. So I'm going to spray the top just a little bit. And now we're ready to cook. So we're going to put our dough on. Go ahead and plug it in. And the most trouble I have is how to keep that cord from touching the hot dome over here. I have to always make sure it's not touching. Anyway, so the pork chops, it says if they are thawed or fresh, that you only need to cook them 6 to 7 minutes per side on the 3-inch rack. So I'm going to go ahead and, no, it says, excuse me, 5 to 6 minutes on the 3-inch rack. So we've got them all coated, and so now I'm going to hit the cook button, the cook time button, and we're going to go 6 minutes. And then we're going to hit start. And so what we'll do is after 6 minutes, we'll turn them over and cook them on the other side. All right, we'll be back. This meal's not far from being ready. All right, my buzzer just sounded, and that means that we need to turn these pork chops over. And again, they're not as brown as I wish they were. So we're going to turn them over now. And remember, I've already sprayed this side. So now, this time, I'm going to go ahead and cook them for 7 minutes, just because I want to make sure they're good and brown. All right, so we put it back on. Make sure it's down in there correctly. And we're going to clear it, and we're going to do the cook time of 7 minutes and start. All right, we'll be back. All right, I went ahead and cooked them for 7 minutes on the second side. The buzzer just went off, so we're going to take the top off. Let that steam get out. They are a little more brown, but just to be sure, I'm going to check them. Now, they need to be at least 145 degrees on the inside, so I'm going to stick that in there kind of sideways and see what we've got. All right, we're all the way up to 140. Actually, we're up to 160, so I would say they are definitely done. All right, y'all, we're gonna let me move y'all in closer so you can see them a little better. Yeah, they got good and brown at 7 minutes, and they're definitely completely done. So I'm gonna get all this meal on the plates, and we'll be back and let y'all see what it looks like. All right, here's the plate. Let me back y'all up a little bit. There. All right, there's Mr. Bucky's plate. We've already got the iced tea and the kales in the little bowls. And I went ahead and cut mine because I want y'all to see what it looks like. Look at that, yeah. All right, I'll taste of it. Hold on. That's delicious, y'all. Perfectly seasoned. It's delicious. All right, we'll see y'all next time. I gotta finish chewing this.